Imagine working 12 months straight, sweating blood and caffeine, only to discover that 4 of those months belong to your government. 40% of your year stolen in broad daylight. And the worst part is, they don't even say thank you. They say, hey, pay even more. Now, here's the twist. While you're grinding, over 142,000 millionaires packed their bags in 2025 and said, no thanks, I'll keep my money. And many of them ended up in Dubai, slipping Arabic coffee with a side of zero tax. So the question isn't whether taxes are legal robbery, the question is, are you ready to escape the hate? The moment you say zero tax, people roll their eyes. They imagine shady suitcases on Caribbean beaches or James Bond-style Swiss accounts. But here's the truth. Some countries literally want you to pay nothing. And the reason is your presence fuels their economy. Dubai doesn't tax your salary, your crypto, or your capital gains. Zero. Nada. A government that actually says, hey, keep it, just spend it here. Sounds almost legal, right? But it's not. It's the policy. If you're American, sorry, your IRS follows you like a clingy ex. Still, that's do us apart. And that's citizenship-based taxation, which means they tax you no matter where you live. For most other countries, it's about residency. Leave properly, cut ties, and you're free. But don't just ghost your country. Some hit you with an exit tax, a goodbye bill, and think of it as your government flipping the bird on your way out. Planning ahead saves you millions. Now let's talk strategy, because zero tax isn't a myth, it's a map. And like any great journey, there are different routes. The first road leads straight to Dubai. UAE residency has become the golden ticket. Since 2025, the threshold dropped to just 90 days a year. If your central of life and business is here, that's enough. A digital nomad earning $3,500 a month qualifies. A free zone company gets you 0% corporate tax, and if you're into real estate, the golden visa is now within reach with just 20% down payment, not the old bag-breaking 50%. We had a German client who used to hand over 38% of his €800,000 income. After moving to Dubai, his tax bill went from crushing to zero. Imagine saving €300,000 a year, not by dodging the system, but by playing it smarter than the system. And here's the sweet spot. Are you worried about payments? Client in the US or Europe side-eyeing your UAE account? Simple. You add a US LLC under your UAE company, Stripe, PayPal, Mercury Banking, all doors swing open. And the money flows smoothly and you remain untaxed. And that's how consultants, agencies, owners, marketeers scale globally without losing clients or 40% of their income. Now, the second road is more subtle, but just as powerful. Territorial tax systems. Places like Hong Kong and Singapore don't care about your foreign earnings. If the money comes from outside their borders, it's not taxed, and that's it. Some savvy entrepreneurs even adapt to trifecta strategy, rotating 4 months in 3 different countries like Thailand, Portugal, and Dubai. None of those countries can claim you as a tax resident, which means your income floats in a kind of legal twilight. Untouched, but be careful. Pull it off without documentation or substance and you look less like James Bond and more like a rookie smuggler. And then there's the third road, crypto havens. While some countries swing the axe, Italy raised capital gains tax to a staggering 42%. The US debates taxing unrealized gains, and Australia wants to dip into your wallet before you even sell. Others roll out the red carpet. Dubai retroactively removed VAT on crypto back to 2018. And Germany lets you sell tax-free after 12 months. Now, Portugal exempts long-term individual crypto gains. We had one client with €2.8 million in Bitcoin profits. In the UK, he would have kissed goodbye to €800,000, but after relocating to Dubai, he paid nothing. And that's the difference between drowning in taxes and surfing the crypto wave free. But here's where the movie gets its twist. Banks ask 2 questions. Where do you live and where do you pay tax? And if your answer is nowhere, then suddenly your radioactive accounts close. Transfers freeze, and even crypto exchanges now demand tax residency proof. Think of residency as your passport into the financial system. Without it, your zero tax dream collapses because no residency means no banking. And without banking, there is no business. Now let's zoom in on the ultra-rich. They don't just play the tax system, they own the fields. Picture this, you earn 2 million a year. Instead of surrendering 1 million to a taxman, you reinvest 1.6 million into real estate, with smart leverage that controls 4.8 million worth of property. Accelerated depreciation lets you write off $2.4 million in year one. Your taxable income gone. And when their assets grow, they don't sell, they borrow against them. 100 million portfolio can unlock 60 million in loans while 40 million stays in equity. And that 60 million is cash in hand, tax-free, because debt isn't income. That's why billionaires stay billionaires and they don't beat the game, they rewrite it. But dreams die fast when mistakes creep in. Fake setups with no substance, those don't fool governments anymore. Forgetting exit rules, some countries will chase you years after you've left. Poor documentation, and that's like showing up to court with no lawyer. And banking without a plan, congratulations, you've saved on tax but lost access to your money. Every one of these errors can cost you 6 figures or more. And here's why timing matters. The UAE just rolled out easier residency, and Henley and Partner report over 10,000 millionaires are relocating this year. And the Middle East is pulling talent and wealth at a record pace. Meanwhile, the West tightens the screw, wealth taxes, X penalties, crypto crackdowns, the list grows by the month. And the longer you wait, the higher the cost. 2025 isn't just another year, it's a year the scale tips. And here is the bottom line. None of this is tax evasion, it's optimization. It's legal, it's smart, but it's not a one-size-fits-all. Some entrepreneurs thrive at 0, others do better with a clean 5%. What matters isn't the percentage, it's the control, the flexibility, the freedom to keep what you earn. And that's where Emifast comes in. We know the rules and we know how to bend them without breaking. Residency, relocation, tax strategy, we build structures that last. So while others lie awake at night, sweating over tax bills, you'll be in Dubai sipping your Arabica or cappuccino with great views, sleeping soundly, and smiling at the fact that for once you beat the system. Visit emifast.com and book your free consultation. One conversation could save you hundreds of thousands. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more insider strategies that turn boring tax, company setup, and residency talks into real stories, then you know what to do. I will see you in the next one.